In this video, I'll show you how to build a train Horngun with a remote control. I'll be able to use two remote controls, a small one for distances up to 160 feet, and a larger one with an antenna for distances up to 2,000 feet. Alright, let's get started. First of all, we'll need the impact wrench itself. Here I have a Milwaukee Impact Driver Model 2656, which I bought on Amazon. I'll leave a link in the video description. We'll also need the horns, an air compressor, a hose, mounting bolts, wires, and some electronics. In my case, I ordered all of this as a ready-made DIY kit from the Horngun website. The link is also in the description. I'll be using a simple door weather strip to help secure the compressor more firmly inside the drill housing. As far as tools go, I'll need a screwdriver or power drill, a Torx T10 bit, small wire cutters, a drill bit, and a 10mm hex bit socket. Let's start by taking the impact tool apart. We'll remove any unnecessary parts. In my case, I have a ready-made DIY set, so I don't need any of the original internals. I'm just replacing everything inside. If you want to build the Horngun without a remote control, you'll need a battery connector and a trigger button. I showed how to make a Horngun that only works off a trigger button in my previous video on this channel. Next, we'll create holes for mounting the horns in advance. I'll secure the housing with a single screw to ensure the holes align properly. I'd like to point out the correct placement for these holes. They must be drilled at these specific points. Lower placement is blocked by the empty spaces in the housing, and if you drill them any higher, it becomes impossible to properly align the trumpets. Now, let's position the internal components. We'll remove any parts of the housing that get in the way. In order to do this, I'll need to remove certain sections of the housing from the inside. This is necessary so I can install the universal trigger button included in the DIY kit and route the new electrical wires. Of course, if you want, you can try using the original button from your impact wrench, but it may not function correctly without the original control board. This white wire is an antenna, so it's best to straighten it for reliable long-range performance. Then we'll hook up the electrical connectors to the compressor. The red wire must be connected to the compressor's positive contact to ensure proper device operation, and the black wire to the negative contact. To make the compressor fit more snugly in the housing, I'm adding one layer of weather stripping tape. After that, I put the housing back together. It's important to be careful and prevent any wires from getting stuck in the gaps between the housing. Next, I attach the horn using screws in the pre-drilled holes. Then connect the hose to the compressor. Attach the trumpets. Everything is set. Let's test the sound. Small remote. And long-range remote. I like it. What about you? This is my second video on the channel. I hope you find it interesting. Enjoy and good luck.